This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me, Travis with PlayerProps.ai. Did you do everything we told you to do? Great, you won a lot more money. Let me continue on the tangent that we've been on for the last 18 months. But we're rewording it in a way to make it make more sense for you. When I say you, I mean the people standing on the outside looking in. First, the thing that I continue to harp on, I think this week specifically, there is no option. You're not choosing if you want to be a free user or a premium user. You're not choosing if you want to pay or not pay. So I want to make sure I say that for the people that haven't, for whatever reason, watched the previous episodes where I went on this. You're going to be paying no matter what. You don't get a choice. If you are betting on sports, you are paying a company no matter what. That's just how it is. There is no option to not pay. You are doing it if you are betting on sports. The choice, though, that you get, your free will, your choice, is if you are betting on sports, remember, you're going to be paying a company no matter what. Do you pay $100 a day to the company, which is the sports book, who wants to see you lose every single bet, every single day? Do you want to give them $100 or more? There's a lot of people losing a heck of a lot more than $100, but I just generalize this by saying $100 a day. Do you want to pay the vacations of the sports books, $100 a day? Or do you want to focus on the company that's doing everything possible to help you win on a daily basis? Now, you don't pay both. You choose one. Do you want to just fuel and fund the vacations of the company that wants to see you lose? Or do you want to pay a very, very small amount, less than a gosh dang burrito at Taco Bell, for a company doing everything in their power to help you win on a daily basis? Those, my friends, are your two options. You don't get an option 3. Those are your two options. You're choosing one of them. If you don't choose one of them, you're still choosing one of them. That's what I'm trying to make the point here. You don't get to be like, how about I do neither? That's not an option. The only way to do neither is to stop betting. Now, if you want to do neither, yes, you can stop betting. It's probably the best choice for you. You're either paying $100 a day or more, unfortunately, to fund the vacations of the sports books, who are already multi-billionaires, or the $1.97 a day, less than a gosh dang drink at Starbucks, to get full access to the company that's doing everything in their power to help you win. And for the people out there, which there can't be anybody out there anymore, but I'm assuming there's still people out there that think, what if it doesn't work for me though? It works for everybody who uses it as it's supposed to be used. Your next question might be, Travis, how are you supposed to use it? That's what this show is. This show is teaching you how you're supposed to be using it. So you can't be in the dark. The show exists to teach you how to use it. What if it won't work out for me? It works out for everybody who uses it correctly. How do I know that? You know that because we hit every single play on the show yesterday. We hit every single play on the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. The success rate of this show, which I can't even, you know that I can't lie about it, because you can just go back and watch the 700 videos on this YouTube channel and backtrack as much as you want to. We're the most transparent app on the planet. We have an AI accuracy, which is, let me actually click over here. So you see this thing right here? Nobody else does this. Nobody else. This is not just North America. Nobody else on the planet that has anything's close to a betting research app. No one. And I know because I have all of their apps on my phone and I check them to see how dumb they are. Nobody has this transparency. This is telling you exactly how accurate the AI is, specific to the player, the stat, or the team, and the type of bet, all of that stuff. Full transparency. And I'm showing you that the app works because you're watching these videos and you're seeing the app work. But you're still over here saying, I think I would rather pay pay the vacations of the sports books, pay off their yachts, their $1 trillion mansions, even though they're rooting for me to lose on us every single day, every single bet, then do $1.97 a day for the company that is proven to be successful, an app that is proven to be successful, guidelines like the bankroll management that is proven to be successful, a Discord community that has proven to be the most helpful betting community on the planet. I would rather pay off the yachts and the $1 trillion mansions of the sports books than for the company who's doing everything every single day to make sure that I don't pay for the yachts of the sports books. So to conclude that tangent, you are paying either way. You do not have a choice. If you are betting on sports, you are paying. It is as simple as that. And something else that I want to harp on real quick before we actually end the show, yesterday's episode was dropped so when I'm recording these, I don't really pay attention to the game time because I typically record them very, very early in the day. But yesterday I had a podcast episode of a new podcast that's dropping next week, actually, that I was recording early in the morning. That's when the podcast episode was booked for. And so I did my Play of the Day YouTube episode after that. And I don't really pay attention to game times because typically 99.99% of the time, the game starts after the video goes up because I'm doing the video at like 11 a.m., whatever it may be. So yesterday I dropped the video and not paying attention to the game, which there's 3 picks on yesterday's show because I wasn't in love with one. We did Mitchell Parker under Ks, Mitchell Parker under outs, and Camilla Cardoso of the Chicago Sky WNBA team under rebounds. And so when I dropped it, I'm just carrying on with my day, and then I see the 1 or 2 people in the YouTube comments saying why would you drop the episode so close to the game start? We don't have time to lock it in. And the thing that when you say something like that, you're telling me that you're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth. It's crazy to me that I'm saying the same thing on every episode and you keep ignoring what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you were drinking poison. What I'm teaching you, what I'm showing you, what I've built for you is the antidote. You are drinking poison. This is what you need to take, aka drink the antidote. This is what you need to take so that you don't die. That is what the show is. Hey, it's probably beneficial for you not to drink poison, which means not betting at all. But if you're going to drink poison, you need to make sure you have the antidote so you don't die. And when you tell me that you watch these shows and which means you're drinking poison, and you're watching these shows and you're like, okay, I want to drink poison. And I go, okay, here's the antidote. And you're like, nah, I'd rather continue drinking poison without taking the antidote. You know how crazy that sounds? It sounds very crazy. Every single person that listens to me, every single one, and I could throw a screenshot up on the screen showing you what the people that listen to me did. So sure, yesterday's episode, because I wasn't paying attention to timing, dropped a minute or 2, 5 minutes max before that Mitchell Parker game kicked off. Granted, the Camilla Cardoso under was 8 p.m., so you guys had 8 hours locked in, and you still hit every bet, even if you missed the Washington one. So the goal, this is the main goal for you, this is the antidote, is you learn how to use the app by listening to the words coming out of my mouth, and you actually use the app using the words that came out of my mouth to make sure that you are using the app correctly. And how do you do that? Like everyone else who listens to me, they open up the app before the episode drops. The episode typically always drops between 11 and 12, right? a.m. Eastern time. They try to find the play that Teacher Travis is going to land on when the episode does drop. So when the episode came out, even if it was 5 minutes before the first pitch for the Washington game, do you see that nobody else, the people that are drinking the antidote, didn't complain about it? Because they already locked in these plays because they listened to the words that came out of my mouth. The only people that complained about the timing are the ones that aren't drinking the antidote but keep drinking the poison. Everyone that drank the antidote, they're like, oh, I'm so glad that the plays I locked in at 6 a.m. or even midnight the night before, that it was the same plays that Teacher Travis wound up on the episode. As long as you listen to words coming out of my mouth, I can drop this after the game starts every single day. And they'll still be profiting. They'll still be hitting, because the entire point of this episode is for you, if you discover this for the first time, this is how you use the app. If this is your second time, this is maybe a refresher. Remember, this is how you use the app. After you watch at least 2 episodes, if you're not actually drinking the antidote, you're going to die. The poison is going to kill you. You don't have, this goes back to the thing I just said at the beginning, you don't have an option of not paying for a company. You're either paying for the yachts of the sports books, paying for their vacations, or you're paying for the dev team that works around the clock 7 days a week for only $1.97 a day to make sure that you have the antidote required to not die from the poison you're drinking. It doesn't matter what time this video drops, because the video does its purpose. It teaches you how to use the app. If you don't watch the video as it's intended, then you're not drinking the antidote. If you're not drinking the antidote, poison kills you. So stop complaining about not drinking the antidote. You're the dumb one that chooses not to drink the antidote and still drink the poison. Now, if you come to a realization that you want to stop drinking poison, 100% I support that. If you want to stop betting on sports completely, it's probably the best idea for you. You don't have a choice. If you're drinking the poison, you're either going to die or you're drinking the antidote. Those are the only 2 options you have, just like you only have the option of paying for the yachts and the vacations of the sports books, or paying for the dev team, which is 100 times cheaper, that work around the clock to make sure that you don't die from the poison you're drinking. Kids crack me up sometimes. All right, let's get into it here. So, as you can see, I'm wearing my New York Liberty shirt because since I got it, and since I've been wearing it on the show, they have not lost a game on the days that I wear it. And I think they're on like a 4-game win streak, and they're favored today as well against, I believe, Dallas Wings, which they beat a couple days ago at home, and now they're on the road. I need us to win the rest of the games for the regular season, even though Stewie's out for what I believe is the rest of the games of the regular season. So we can have the best chance of getting home court advantage throughout the playoffs, or at least until the finals. It seems like Minnesota's running away, even though they have a massive injury on their own end. So that's why I'm wearing the shirt. So here we have Kershaw, who's banned because he's versing Toronto. And if you check the MLB ban list, which is again part of the antidote, is getting into the Discord, connecting your accounts, getting the free stuff, the free channels in Discord. You complaining about not winning or not doing the free things. If you did all of these, if you did all 3 of these things, it doesn't matter what time the video drops. Anyway, we already talked about that. Let's get back into it. Not touching this on the ban list. We got Matt Boyd up next. Actually, let's do a quick peep. No overs, 2 under trifectas. Matt Boyd's almost a trifecta. He just needed to have a 5.5 projection, but he doesn't, so he's not. So let's look at the under ones again. Let me actually check FanDuel real quick. FanDuel has Woodruff over trifecta, versing a team that doesn't really strike out too much. Bottom 10 in strikeouts, 12 right, kind of in the middle for the last 3 games against the Mets, with a 5.5 line. I assume he's got a 6.5 line on DraftKings, which is why he's not showing up. Where's Milwaukee? Here? Yeah. So because he's 6.5, he's not a trifecta on DraftKings. But what are these 2 unders? There's a rule, ban list. If anybody plays this, they ignored the ban list. You ignore the antidote to the poison. We have a ban list where he says we don't go under Ks against Seattle. Why? Because you see, Seattle strikes out a heck of a lot. Mitchell Keller here, versing a team that strikes out a heck of a lot. Cincinnati. 9th most this season, 5th most in the last 3. And I know yesterday we have a very limited slate, but the only trifecta we had yesterday did hit, which was the Mitchell Parker under. And he had some green stuff as well, but we looked more into it, and it was something we liked. But I already know, like, top 5 last 3, top 4 last 3. I don't want to look at any of that stuff. So let's look at the Woodruff here, which I think a lot of people in Discord that drink the antidote and don't ignore me already locked in this morning. So he has only started 5 games this season. He missed a lot of stuff before, and I'm pretty sure he missed all of last season as well, which is why he doesn't have anything for the 2024 season here. But out of 4 games, the AI has been correct. Out of 4 games where we had a prediction for him, the AI has been correct 75% of the time. We've had projections for strikeouts of him with the FanDuel line. But the good thing is, which Joy, our cheat sheet extraordinaire in Discord, which again, if you're drinking the antidote, you already know what the cheat sheet that Joey does and drops for you guys every day looks like. He pointed out that the only loss out of the 4 games, because 75% of 4 is 3, so in 3 out of 4 games, the AI was correct. The only loss is when he wasn't a trifecta. It was just him being projected a certain direction, and it wasn't a trifecta, and the AI wasn't accurate. So he has a 100% accuracy in the 3 games the AI projected for him, whether it was over or under, where he wasn't a trifecta. And I can only assume the loss is the Seattle game here. But projected to get 7.08, a nice healthy 29% difference. He is a right-handed pitcher versus a lineup that has 2 switcheroos. So it's pretty much a split lineup. I mean, it can go either way. But let's check what we always look for here. Holy baloney. The minimum we look for, if you guys remember, and you're drinking the antidote to the poison you're drinking, we look for 20% or higher. Granted, he only has a handful of games where he's only versus 40 right-handed batters or had 40 right-handed at-bats. 47.5 is insane. Healthy 28.1 against lefties as well. Well, I think this might be the direction we're heading here. So, to recap for everybody that ignored everything we said on every episode for the last 18 months, including the beginning of this show, the 2 things I want to make sure I remind you on. You are paying for something regardless of if you want to or not. If you are betting in sports, you are paying a company. You're either paying for the yachts and the vacations of the sports books, which you can go ahead. You know how much money you've lost. Hopefully you keep track of that. But you know how much money you've lost. Average it out for the last 30 days. How much money did you lose on a daily basis? For the sake of this argument, we're going to say that the average person lost $100. I know that number's a lot higher. For the people that aren't listening to me, you're losing a lot more than $100 a day. But we're just going to generalize it 100. You're either paying for the yachts and the vacations of the sports books by donating them, willingly handing them a nice little crisp $100 bill a day, and not even caring or not even thinking about the company that's 100 times cheaper or roughly 50 times cheaper at $1.97 a day. This company, the sportsbook, wants you to lose every single day, and you're still handing them a crisp $100 bill saying, I know you hate me, I know you want me to lose, but hey, here's $100. While this company over here on this side is doing everything in their power every single day to give you the antidote so you don't die from the poison you're drinking. You're paying either way. Make the best decision on who and what you're going to be paying for. I can't make it cheaper than that. It's less than a cup of coffee. It's less than a Starbucks drink. It's less than a Taco Bell burrito at this point. Will the price be going up in the future? Heck yes, because the amount of money we're printing, it only makes sense to increase the price. And how much money are you printing, Travis? Well, there's a video that's dropped on this YouTube channel a couple days ago that says in the month of July, if you bet $100 on these 4 specific things for the MLB, you're up $7,400. $7,400 on something that's $1.97 a day. Do you see why everybody's joining this? Because the math makes sense. It doesn't make sense not to. It doesn't make sense to pay for the yachts. It makes sense to focus on the company who's doing everything in their power to make you not die from the poison you keep drinking. Do you want to die from the poison? Or are you finally going to take the antidote? The choice is yours, and hopefully you choose wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not bet on NFL preseason. There is no edge. Just enjoy the fact that football's back. Just watch. You can watch and then watch things and watch new players or rookies and see how much you like them, how good they are at adapting to the NFL. And you can consider that for future prop bets on the rookies when NFL actually starts. But for the love of all that's holy, don't bet on the preseason. Degenerate gamblers bet on the preseason. And we don't have gamblers, we have bettors. And there's a difference. The people that don't care about winning and they just want to have action on a game, degenerate gambler. The people that actually do care about winning, those are bettors, and that's who we invite to our community. The last thing I'll leave you with is a quote from good old Vince Lombardi. I like doing quotes. We've already talked about the Tony Robbins quote. The Tony Robbins quote we've been quoting for the last 10, 15 episodes here is, find someone that's having the level of success you're having and simply do what they're doing. You see people dropping thousands of dollars of winning screenshots every single day in our Discord winning screenshots channels. They're free to access. You don't have to pay anything to see how much money people are printing. What are they doing that you're not doing? You know what they're not doing? They're not gifting $100 bills to pay for the odds of the sports books. That's what they're not doing. They're choosing option A over here. There's option B, which is what you're doing. There's option A, which is what they're doing. If you want to have the success of them, you got to do what they're doing. Simple as that. But that's not the Vince Lombardi quote. The Vince Lombardi quote is, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. If you are gifting $100 bills to pay for their yachts and their vacations at the sports books, you don't want to win, because you're just literally gifting them this money, this $100 a day. If you want to win, maybe think about that company, that app that helps you win. You know what doesn't help you win? Not caring about the company that helps you every day and gifting $100 a day or more to the sports books. Tangent over. That's what we're doing. Stop. If you're going to drink the poison, take the antidote. Because you know what happens when you drink poison and you don't take the antidote. Stop gifting the money. Stop paying for their vacations. Stop paying for their yachts. You look silly. Now, the last thing I'll leave you on is there's 99% of people choose option B. 99% of people in North America choose option B. But a majority of them are choosing option B because they don't know about option A yet. And that's on me. That's why I do these videos. So more and more people know about option A. Option A exists. Here's the antidote. You don't have to die from the poison you're drinking anymore. But the fact that you watching this know that there's an option A and you're still choosing to pay option B, that's borderline insanity. If not, flat out craziness. You know about option A. You know about option B. Choose wisely.